Just got a new job in the UK and I thought I'd fly all the way to New York to tell you all about it. Hi, I'm Mo and I've been an ambassador for Cadence for the last year or so, and I finally actually joined the company full-time as an employee. So we're heading to New York to take you behind the scenes and you can see what it looks like to work for one of the fastest growing companies in the world. Cadence is modern sports hydration. We are an electrolyte and fueling brand that supports you, the everyday athlete. And if you want to be in with a chance to win any Cadence products, especially brand new ones that are unreleased, then stay tuned to the end of this video to find out exactly how. But first, I need to pack because I have a flight to catch. Cool, so we just landed in New York. We just got to our hotel. It's currently 2 p.m, which is about 6-ish in the UK. But first things first is we're gonna lace up, go for a run, just freshen up the legs. The best way to get over jet lag is to literally drop your stuff, get changed, go for a run. Oh, New York, you absolute beauty. You come out with the best weather for my first run. It feels so good to be out here. And the reason that I'm out here is we're doing a trip as part of Cadence, and I'll explain a bit more once I'm off the run, because I kind of want to just enjoy the scenes, and I haven't run in the sun. I mean, since Egypt, but it feels like a long time ago. Alright, that's the run done, and now I'm going to just do some emails while I wait for the rest of the team to arrive. They were out in LA for LA Marathon, and I'm currently in New York waiting for them to get to New York. We're all going to go out for dinner tonight, and then from tomorrow, the actual work starts. So I'll let you know how that goes, but I'm jet lagged, I'm tired. I need to get off my phone for a bit. But I will catch you lot tomorrow, and that's when the real fun will begin. New York itself was honestly crazy, and I always get asked, like, what is it like working for Cadence? What are the team like? What are the people like? What's the company culture like? And I have to say that there's one thing that I've noticed, especially when you work with the team, is that speed is everything. These lot just execute with such intention and such speed that by the time I've sat there, planned, and they've already done it. This is the difference between, I think, previous companies that I've worked for, where we have a meeting to talk about a meeting, to talk about another meeting, where it could have all been one email. And here, everyone's so driven, everyone's so passionate about the product, and everyone can see the vision and is like laser focused. And that's one thing that I really understood when I went out to New York to actually, meet the team. One of the biggest things was just how serious they also take their training. And yeah, if you know me, you know I like to wake up early to train. And I thought I was that guy waking up at like 4:30. And on day one, this is what happened. Good morning. It's currently 4:45 in the morning. I'm on my way to the gym, and I realised Herc messaged me an hour and a half ago saying he was already there. So I feel like I fumbled, but I'm going to go meet him now with Ross, and we're about to get as much of a run and gym session in as we can. And then it started to get like super competitive from there. When I realised that I can't be beaten to the gym more than one day in a row, I was like, nah. I had to make it my mission to wake up before the others and get to the gym early. And I tried on day 2 and 3.
Good morning. It is 3:33. I've just turned 3:34 in the morning. I was not going to be getting to the gym today, so didn't even set my alarm. I went to bed really early yesterday. Say really early, it was like 8 p.m. But yeah, I'm literally just going to get ready and head to the gym. And fingers crossed I'm the first one there. But we'll see who's there right now. Pissing me off. I failed.
And day 4.
Good morning. It's 3:10. 20 minutes before my alarm, and let me beat everyone to the gym. Today's the day I'm beating everyone to the gym. Let's go.
Absolutely pissing me off.
Extra early as well today.
I got beaten again, guys. There he is. He's already here.
Can you believe it?
I think also one of the biggest things I realised when I was out there working with the team is that they put such a big emphasis on community and community building and genuine intention when it comes to like fostering what a community should look like. We're not just a bunch of dudes that run. We foster and really care for the community. We really want to provide not only just the best product, but provide the best service with that product. We want to show up, we want to be present. And I think I got that from when they were out in LA and they would do all the community events there. And then obviously we came to New York, where we had New York Half Marathon, and the community aspect of it is such an integral part of the company, because we're nothing without the community or the customer base. Well, we're a product-based company, but we need to provide said product. And the product by itself always has an association, always has an impression. And whether it's your first impression or your impression when you meet a member of the team, it isn't just about the flavor of the product and does it do what it says, but it's all about the story and association you have with that product as well. And I think storytelling and community building are all parts of what it takes to build a multi-million-dollar brand. I say dollar because I'm in the UK and I operate in pounds, but multi-million-dollar sounds better. It was so sick as well for me, because we got to do things like visit the office, which I've done before actually, but this is the first time visiting the office as an official member of staff. Obviously I've worked for the company, well, worked within the company I should say, for over a year now as an ambassador, which is why I have a promo code and affinity to the company, and I've been using their products for literally over a year now. But going to the office to actually do work for the company, that was a different kind of feeling. And being in the office where the team were for the first time all together, because we never had the whole team together in one place in one time. And obviously there's a lot of people that I've never met. I've just been speaking to them on Zoom calls or Teams, and to be able to actually see them, interact with them, get to know the team. We had like a team building day as well where we got to do some really like exciting stuff. That really makes a difference in the company, especially now that everyone can kind of work from home all the time. People forget how important it is to actually socialize and speak to people not just about work, because obviously whenever you jump on a Teams call you're discussing work or you have a topic or an agenda, but sometimes the most natural conversations and the best ideas, creative ideas, and just the kind of building rapport comes from just being in the same office and just, talking. So it was really, really nice to be able to spend the week out there and obviously have that one day where the whole team came in. On that day as well, we done something super exciting, and then on subsequent days we also done some very, very exciting stuff. But it was so sick to see the new innovation.
For the collab that you bleeped out in the last episode, which I'm going to make you bleep out again, this is what the potential flavour will be. So the concept is
Passing the smell test.
Straight freaking Robinsons and I'm boy.
Yeah, it's not there yet. It's alright, but the flavour's too light. It's like
at the end it's nice.
It's like you've not put enough juice in. Do you get what I mean?
Diluting juice.
When you get the taste in there, it's out. You're like, oh yeah, that would taste really nice if it was turned up enough.
There's nothing at the beginning.
Yeah, it needs to be dialed up. That's alright though. First revision.
It takes so long. It takes every time.
Diluting juice. For that, it needs to be more present.
I'd get sick of that.
I'm already taking it out.
We've done some taste tests where we got to try some of the products that are yet to reach the market and potential ones that might never reach the market.
Try it, it tastes good. Like, just have a tiny sip of that. To me, that's so good.
Yeah.
There's no problem. Yeah, the mixability is super, like the viscosity of the powder.
It's the easiest 50 grams of carbs you're getting.
And obviously, I would love a citrus in there, maybe one bottle. But like for you, if you're out in Greece, I know you know.
He's done it again!
He's done it again! That is
I think growing up, I've always watched people on YouTube and I saw like people building their own business, and to actually be part of the inauguration of a business, to be part of the beginning stages. I say beginning stages like it's not an already established company, but to be part of the testing, the trying to mass market, it's all really fascinating. And I think when you're in a room full of people that have either one, done it before, or two, just are much smarter than you. I'm normally a very talkative guy, and I was silent for most of the trip in that sense. I was just soaking in all the knowledge that I could. These lot are very, very smart people. They're a lot smarter than me when it comes to business, and I can obviously offer my 2 cents when it comes to social media or marketing or gym, because they're like the things that I know. But when it came to like business and understanding the customer and the whole process of like what it takes to build a business, I was just in awe at how much, like, the wealth of knowledge that was in that room. And I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to learn from some of the best to do it. All of these things really, really helped me understand the company a bit more, but also understand the different roles within the company and just figure out like what I actually want to do in life. It's so interesting when you get exposed to new things that you didn't even think existed, what that does for your mental processing. It's like when you travel to a new country and you realize that, oh, the world is so much bigger than I initially thought. That's kind of what it was like going into this room with all these different roles and processes and stuff. When it came to training, it was so interesting to try and like find that new balance or that new routine, because obviously I have my routine here in the UK. I know when I'm going to run, I know when I'm going to jump on the laptop to work, I know when I'm going to go to the gym, but like traveling and having to do that and then cater to other people's schedules, I guess, was interesting. But it was a lot of double days. Goodness me. It's now just coming 6:30. I've been in the office since 6 and left the office at 5, 11 hours, and just went for a run. And now back home, gonna shower, and then we're gonna hopefully head out and grab some dinner. But yeah, one thing I've realized is people work hard. Like I said this on an Instagram like reel a few weeks ago, back in when I was doing my reel series, but you really think you're working hard until you meet people that actually work hard, and then you're like, goodness me. I've learned, so I'll talk about this a bit more when I actually come to debrief, but I've learned so much and I'm enjoying every single second of it, but it is hard work. It's a lot of work and you're wearing so many hats, but I'm really loving everything that I am learning. I'm really getting in, like finding my own within the company, and that's super, super exciting. So I'm just trying to take you lot along as much as I can with me, but also it's hard to sit down and record when you're non-stop at your laptop the whole day. Yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna quickly shower and get ready and head out to dinner, and then I'll check in with you guys in a little bit, maybe tomorrow morning for another 3:30 start. I'm gonna try and beat everyone to the gym tomorrow though. That's the plan. If I could beat everyone to the gym, I'll feel successful. So it was a lot of training either in the morning and then going for a second run in the evening just to get total volume in. Run number 2 done, and just gonna freshen up, go shower, then go have some tea. Been a productive day so far. Been a very productive day. Or running in the morning and then gymming straight after and then straight to the office.
Yeah, I can't believe it was day 2 and I was beaten to the gym again. But we're just moving from the hotel to the office gym now. Get some more miles in, and then I need to do an actual tempo session as well. And then a gym session, then the office. And I'll let you know what else we get up to.
And that for me was supposed to be a deload week, and I ended up doing one of my highest mileage weeks in the block. Alright, that's this morning's session done. Morning boys, 35 warm up, 10:30 warm up, 10k marathon pace, which is 35 minutes, and then 25-minute cool down, so 90 minutes overall. Just gonna rehydrate, shower, and then yeah, get to work. I'm gonna get a citrus sachet in here because they are unbelievable. Honestly, I'm not even just saying that. One of my favorite cans, a lot of people's favorite can, our most popular can, and now it's in a daily hydration stick, which just unbelievable, man. While still doing all my speed sessions, while still getting in my long runs, it's just a lot of volume because obviously Herc is training for a world record running across Greece, and he has to get mileage in, and a lot of the time that you just find if he's running, you might as well run too. On the last day, I ended up on like 70-something thousand steps, which is insane, but also it just didn't feel like the loads had bared that much on my body. You're a product of your environment, so if they're doing it, I did it, and I was absolutely fine, which just showed me that I had so much more to give. And obviously my race is in a handful of weeks, so there's only so many weeks that I can ramp up that mileage, but I will look to maintain a similar or higher mileage as the next 2 or 3 weeks go on before I enter my deload period. You can kind of be selling yourself short in terms of what you think you're capable of, only because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know any better. But then when you're exposed to people that have been doing this day in, day out on a regular, it opens up a lot of doors. New York was honestly such an unreal experience, and I'm so grateful for the job that I have, and I'm so grateful I get to tell the story as also a part of my job. So thank you guys for watching this, and if you want to know a little bit more about Cadence, or if you want to enter the giveaway, if you want to be in with a chance of winning the brand new flavor sachets and get them before anyone else in the UK, then make sure that you like and subscribe and comment your favorite flavor Cadence, and I'll pick a winner at random. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.